pick who they want. And we understand the women they're not given that understanding, the wisdom to know who to pick.
Yep.
You know, so they always picking the wrong dudes.
The same influence of emotion and feeling is what they go by.
They're attracted to the wrong dudes, and that's a cycle, man, that they can't break. You know,
curse.
The mother passes it on to the daughters, and so on and so on. They keep picking the wrong dudes, but now in these last days, okay, we're gonna come into a time where women are gonna be seeking not only a man who has something to give them, food and shelter. No, they're going to be seeking a man of understanding, a man that has a connection with the higher power, with the Hawabah Shanel Shai, because what's coming to the earth is going to be more than just lack of breath, man. Breath. It's going to be life and death.
Constant peril, constant danger.
Life and death.
Let me read this commentary real quick from Matthew Henry on Isaiah 4:1. It says that by reason of the scarcity of men, though marriage should be kept up for the raising of recruits and preserving of the race of mankind, yet the unusual method of it should be quite altered, that whereas men ordinarily make their court to the women should now take hold of the men, foolishly fearing, as Lot's daughters did, when they saw the ruin of Sodom and perhaps thought it reached further than it did, that in a little time there would be none left. That whereas women naturally hate to come in sharers with others, seven should now by consent become the wives of one man. And that whereas by the law the husband was obliged to provide food and raiment for his wife, Exodus 21:10, which with many would be the most powerful argument against multiplying wives, these women will be bound to support themselves. They will eat bread of their own earning and wear apparel of their own working, and the man they court shall be at no expense upon them. Only they desire to be called his wives, to take away the reproach of a single life. They are willing to be wives upon any terms, though ever so unreasonable, and perhaps the rather because in these troublesome times it would be a kindness to them to have a husband for their protector.
God, you know, man,
everything coming back full circle. You're going to have to prove to a man that you're an asset in his life. It's not going to be like the brother was saying, oh, what you bring to the table. It's going to be, this is what I bring to the table. Can you please accept what I can offer?
Hence, you women got so fucking fired up at this. Y'all chicks it was a dumbass.
Oh yeah.
She had a movement going on called Soft Girl Era, where she was basically fueling all these women to come on TikTok and all these platforms and come out with all these lists of criteria and demands that they want from a man, just to even give a man attention. You meet all these criteria, I'll give you my attention.
Can't eat at a 3-star restaurant. You got to find it up. First date.
Right.
No cheesecake.
So you know what the men did? They did a counter movement to that called the soft diet era, which I don't like that term, but I understand. It's basically they flipping it and now they saying, all right, well we finna make some videos and we gonna sound just as ridiculous as you women sound. So matter of fact, if you want my time and attention, you want me to hit it real good and give you some ride and give you what you want,
five-star dinners and
you gonna have to you gonna have to pay both of our way when we go eat. This is where I like to eat. You gotta make sure that you drop me off at my other chick crib whenever I'm, you have to like
on your money,
on your dime, And these women, they just you can see their reaction to it. These chicks are super
easy to trigger some.
Triggered, bro.
Triggered. Thinking like the animal kingdom, lions, the pride of lions. You got the male lion. He has multiple women. Multiple female lions. They go out and do all the hunting, bring back the food for the man. The man's only job is to protect the women and the children.
Any cubs around, they gotta be his cubs.
He'll kill her.
Yeah.
The Lions kill.
Not only lions do that, but other animals, they do that shit. They're killed.
Yeah, wasn't that on the list? Or maybe not on the list, but there was one of the top. Oh, probably the same guy with you let him hear the song. Anyway, he said, well, I know that my baby daddy's not appreciating me, but the next man will want to take care of my kids and he'll want to do this. Man, nobody want to do that. No, there's not a man on the planet in his right mind that wants to raise another man's kids. The best thing you women can do if you have another man's kids is give him his kids. But you want the benefits of Esau with the free room and board, the food, and
taxes,
all of that to come around.
They love claiming their kids for taxes.
Oh, right? But you really need and desire in your spirit is a man. You can't validate none of the shit that you got. Ask these women that's in their 40s and I hate to call them over the hill, but got these six-figure incomes, but no man at home, coming home to an empty, cold-ass house. Miserable, bro. Man. The best thing they do is they'll go have a kid with somebody that they don't want to be with, and the shit gets hard, the money declines, the economy collapses, and what the fuck you gonna do now? Now you still coming home to an empty-ass house. You got enough.
These are the same women that, they are working in Fortune 500 or corporate America, taking trips, to all these lands by themselves, and then coming back and realizing that, hey, it's no legacy being left because there's no man, to provide that seed for them and to help them on, with life, man. They looking at their friends who've been married, they looking at their sisters who got kids, and they jealous and it hurt, man. Hey, but it's due to the work of your own doings, man. Because you've had you've been on the market since 12, 13 years old,
And you played that market too.
Yeah. Hey, you've had the so-called nice guy who's willing to, provide for you, man. You've had these opportunities, but you always want to deal with niggas, man. So why would we then be sorry, hey,